It's the 2K Sports Pregame Show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Rockets in Houston. And for Houston, one thing they've talked about, sustaining focus on the defensive end, allowing no easy shots, trying to be disruptive, maybe causing some turnovers that can lead to easy buckets in transition. And Devin Booker, the youngest player to ever score 70 in a single game. Shaq, how impressive is that?
You know, it's so impressive that even Kyrie Irving mentioned that Booker's got the it factor. Might set a few more records before it's done, Ernie.
Yeah, I believe so. In today's game, you can't have enough shooting. And Booker's also a pretty sneaky playmaker. Sneaky. Doesn't really show it all the time. Just sneaky.
You know who else has the it factor?
Who's that?
Kevin Harlan.
Oh.
We're going courtside. He's got the call.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here in Houston, Texas, the home of the Rockets, live on 2K Sports. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Chris Webber is joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we know James Harden hits that step-back three a lot, and Mike D'Antoni says most coaches would think, okay, he had a tough shot, live with it. That's some hard living. But it's one of the most lethal shots in the game. Kevin?
Yeah, with that pump fake, he can get to the free throw line too, D.A. There's just no answer. A rare treat tonight, C-Web, the marquee matchup between two of the best centers in the game.
Well, how about that? I love it. You know, the league has been trending toward medium height players that can switch endlessly, those type of things. And don't get me wrong, I love the evolution of the game. But now we get the old heavyweight title match. This is what we love, the banging in the paint, the elbows, the jump hooks, the dunks, the rebounds. But for those teams that have a legit anchor inside, it can always be a big advantage. Let's see who imposes their will tonight.
It'll be fun to watch. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bender and Ayton are the big men. Ricky Rubio is out there with Devin Booker. And it's Oubre in at the three. Capella trying to free himself up. And Westbrook gets it to go. Westbrook's got the first points up on the board for Houston. Westbrook against Rubio. The pass to Bender. Here's Oubre down low. Here's Ayton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the sheer muscle of Ayton. Sometimes he's impossible to stop on the way up.
Here's Harden. It's deflected. Booker against Harden. Booker finds Rubio. Poked away. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way.
Oh, watch out. Watch out.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Man, you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Well, some of that, too, is just setting the tone by being aggressive. You need guys like this on the team.
No coverage that time. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Outside, Green. To the paint. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game. Harden kicks it to Tucker. Pass to Capella. Houston moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the bucket. And that's now 6 points for Russell Westbrook.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
Booker dishes to Oubre. Ayton, the pass to Rubio. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Rubio's got 5 now. And DeAndre Ayton, yet another 7-footer who can stretch the floor.
Yeah, length and great shooting are in vogue right now, and Ayton gives you both. Can hit from mid-range, long range, the charity stripe. But what makes him really special, the added ability to score with his back to the basket at a high level.
Chalk up 2 there.
Okay, 4 for 5 from the floor right now. Wasted no time getting this offense rolling.
The Suns trailing. And Rubio kicks to Bender. From outside the arc. That one misses. So Houston will take it the other way. Inside, Westbrook. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. He's got 8.
Ball control, body control, and a nice touch. All the ingredients you need for the reverse.
Westbrook against Rubio. Bender kicks to Oubre. Passes it to Bender. Shoots over Tucker. Again, Phoenix.
The D looks helpless to defend Bender, a remarkable player who hits shots with a hand in his face all the time.
Outside, Green. Pass to Westbrook. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Fareed's checked in for Houston. Gordon comes in for Green. And the Suns also making a change. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Dragan Bender. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Harden, no good.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision making, though. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Harden. And that's 10 points for Russell Westbrook.
Wow, what a sensational quarter from him. And as long as they have this lead, I keep going to him again and again and again and again.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. NBA rosters are turning over faster, it seems, these days. Chris, how much do former teammates know about defending one another? Or is it a non-issue?
Oh, no, it's more than non-issue, Kevin. You were right in your assumption that, listen, the former teammates, they have a little more inside information. And you know why it matters? Because every day after practice, you know, the first thing guys do after they get their water, they play one-on-one. And so you understand guys' tendencies and learn how they get into a rhythm. We're all creatures of habit. Let's remember what Kevin Durant did. You know how he came down on the same end of the floor in the finals and hit the same tough shot over the extended hand that he did? Well, if you notice, he did that on his crossover, that right to left setup. And so if you know him, you may know that he's going to do that. And also, you may know that he has a counter just in case. It allows you to keep your hand out the cookie jar, not to gamble. It gives you an educated guess on maybe what some of the greatest offensive players in the world are going to go to next to get that bucket. Any piece of information matters. And yeah, you can practice against him. That's a good thing.
And it's slammed in by Fareed.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Now here's Johnson. Kaminsky kicks to Johnson to the inside. And there's the 3-second violation. Houston making a switch. House is checked in. And Phoenix also making a switch. Baines is checked in. Houston leading by 3. Gordon deciding where to go with it. The pass to Nene. Now Rivers. Five on the clock. This one for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Rivers has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Johnson against Rivers. Now here's Johnson. He's guarded closely. Kicks it to Kaminsky. Good ball movement here by the Suns. To the inside. Here's Baines. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Hey, look, that's what they want. The ball is in his hands in the post. Just didn't have the touch that time.
To the middle. Here's House. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
To the inside. Stolen by Nene. Gordon finds Rivers. Over Johnson. Rivers can't get it to go.
I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes it. I mean, he has plenty of space there if he just takes his time.
Johnson outside. There's 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. Softly drops in the floater.
Oh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
Gordon up on top. Over Bridges. No good trying to beat the buzzer. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the Houston Rockets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now a chance to hear shooting guard Eric Gordon talk about their key to winning.
It's all about not making mistakes, getting rebounds, and getting good stops to really push the pace up. And I think when we do that, we always are at our best.
And right nowadays, it's all about pushing the pace.
And it's an offensive-oriented league now. When you execute and really look to attack, it puts the opposition on their heels.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
I mean, a solid first quarter, especially looking at that plus turnover ratio.
Yeah, aggressive on D, efficient on offense. They've balled out to an early lead.
They've got him on Shumpert. Kenneth Faried is out there with Bennett. And it's Rivers. And it's Gordon in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Now here's Gordon. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rivers. Up again, and it's put back in by Faried. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip end.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. There's Kaminsky. He kicks it to Korver. Crawford looking over the floor. Puts it up. Got a piece of it.
Look, Shumpert hustles for every block that he gets.
Down low. Here's Faried. And Kenneth Faried, an outstanding performance with Team USA in 2014. But, Greg, his minutes have gone down in recent seasons.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great rebounder. He's got all the athleticism you need, but he's not a shooter or a big-time defender. In today's game, you need your big man to do at least one of those two.
Two shots.
That's good from Faried.
Well, Kevin, the Western Conference Finals. I mean, the Rockets had the Warriors right where they wanted them. But due to the injury of Chris Paul, I mean, they helped open the door for the Dubs, but you got to play who's in front of you, and they won the last 2 games to take the series.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bennett. Gerald Green comes in for Eric Gordon. And James Harden subbed in for Austin Rivers. Suns trail by 7. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Harden. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And Harden is the last guy the D wants to see get loose on the break. I mean, so talented at finishing off of these opportunities.
And it's Phoenix's ball. And had they advanced to the finals, Chris, the Rockets would have been favored. Is it hard to bounce back when you felt so close to winning a title?
It can haunt you, but it also inspires you. Because you know there's things you can work on and you can get right back. I mean, winning a title this year should go a long way towards soothing that pain.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, Devin Booker is a 20-point-per-game scorer since his second season in the league, and he knows you have to have confidence to be a great shooter. He said, know the work you've put in, trust your game. Just because you miss shots, you can't doubt yourself. You're supposed to fall, and they will if you keep shooting. Kevin?
Next shot mentality for sure. Thanks, D.A. Oh, Fareed in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, when you draw this much attention from the D, you know someone's bound to be left open. It's hard to find.
Phoenix calls timeout.
What a summer it was for the Suns. Landed the top pick in the draft, taking Ayton, and brought in some talent through free agency as well. Booker signing that extension solidified a very productive summer for the Suns. Having two young players that complement each other so well is huge for an up-and-coming team like the Suns.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. P.J. Tucker comes in for Fareed, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Iman Shumpert. Phoenix also making some changes. Ayton, he's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. Oubre comes in for Kyle Korver. And Ricky Rubio is subbed in for Cook. And the shot is good. And it's 7 points for Ricky Rubio. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Rockets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
I mean, this could end up being a big night for him. I mean, if this quarter is any indication.
Rubio dishes to Oubre. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Yes, that goes in. Booker's got 5 now.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
A lot of times your defense is your offense is your defense. This is poor decision making right here. Can't let him have that shot. Also might have been a lack of effort.
Now here's Harden, and here's Westbrook from the arc. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
This score will be very different without his offense. He's been terrific.
And Rubio kicks to Ayton. Booker against Harden. Count it, and the Houston lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Booker. He's got 7.
Hey, look, he's not an easy man to defend. He'll get his points one way or another.
Here's Westbrook. And he makes that one.
It's no wonder why they're in front when you're taking into consideration that he's been perfect from the field so far.
Booker looking around. Ayton dishes to Rubio. And the 3 off target.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down 1 in the first.
I think a kick out is the better option there. Defense had the rim on lockdown.
Now here's Oubre following the miss by Russell Westbrook. 1:36 left in the first half of basketball. Bender with it and guarded by Capella. And here's Booker from the arc. And the Suns get it back. Ayton kicks to Oubre. To the left side wing. Bender sinks the triple. Bender's got 5 now.
And not only is Bender physically imposing down low, he also can stretch the floor with his perimeter shooting. He's lethal from deep.
Now here's Harden. And Tucker has it in the corner. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 5th assist in this one. Suns trail by 9. And Rubio kicks to Ayton. He dishes it to Bender. Rubio against Westbrook. Clock at 6, and it's Rubio penetrating, lays it up and banks it in. Rubio's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it, opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Westbrook finds Harden. Back to Westbrook. There's the triple, and another 3 for Houston.
He has them reeling. They haven't had an answer for him this quarter.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Harden against Booker. Pass to Ayton. Here's Bender. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defense is adjusting.
And so we conclude the first half. Houston on top, up 7. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. It was all Russell Westbrook in the first quarter. He had 20 points and 1 rebound. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
They did an awesome-erific job. That's right, Ernie. Awesome-erific. That's awesome and terrific together. Anyway, they did an awesome-erific job of limiting turnovers. They were almost mistake-free. They put in the right frame of mind when you can play like that. And as long as they keep protecting the ball in the next 2 quarters, they will protect the lead.
Kenny, your take on Phoenix.
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie. They're not closing down the lane, and they're not going hard on the perimeter. That will get an L in any book.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
The second half just about to get going here. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
He's a tricky cover. He does a good job of sensing the defense, making the right move at the right time.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Everyone seems to suffer small injuries, C-Webb, over the course of a season. Who does the best, you think, at battling through those minor bumps and bruises and injuries and still continues to play well?
You know what, Kevin? I can't answer that question because whoever does it does not let us know also that they're hurt.
They hide it. Yeah, good point. You're right.
Because the main guys that get through it, they're not going to tell you.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Bender and Ayton are the big men. Booker out there with Ricky Rubio. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. Rubio pass to Booker. Here's Bender for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bender's got 11 points.
And no excuse for Bender to get that shot up over the D. They know he drains these buckets consistently.
Now here's Westbrook. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of the team.
Tough effort right there on the glass. Those second chance points can pay off in a big way.
Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And the Suns making a change here. Kaminsky's checked in. Here's Booker, tipped away. Stolen by Harden. Here's Green. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And it's a 10-point Rocket lead. Rubio dishes to Booker. This is it to Ayton. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And it's good, 2 points.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Harden kicks to Green. Pass to Westbrook. Over to the left wing. Lets the three fly. Tucker can't get it to go. Suns trail by 8. Oubre passes to Rubio. And fished off by Kaminsky.
Love seeing the big man take it to the rack. Kaminsky is fantastic at breaking down the defense.
Outside, Green. And there's the pass to Westbrook. And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle, too.
He always wants to give him some numbers, and tonight he's giving him plenty.
Houston making some changes. Nene, he's back in for Capella. Fareed comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Austin Rivers in for Green. And then for Phoenix, Kyle Korver. He's checked in for Kelly Oubre. Crawford comes in for Devin Booker. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Ricky Rubio. Harden, in the D. The kick out to Fareed. Westbrook against Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Tries again. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And you know, DeAndre Ayton, all that height around him. He goes 7 feet, 250 with that 7'5" wingspan. He already produces. But still, he shows considerable upside.
Houston making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. Suns trail by 6. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. You know, Greg, what amazes me about Ayton, the skill level for someone his size.
I mean, he can put the ball on the floor, really improving as a facilitator. You look at Embiid, you look at Big Cat, Ayton gives you a lot of those similar traits.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Crawford drives in, and that one drops for him. Now just a 4-point Rocket lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Westbrook. Kicks it to Rivers. Nene finds Fareed. Crawford against Rivers. Just 5 on the clock. That's tipped, and they're able to recover. From deep 3-point range, here's Fareed. No good, not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Korver gets a wide open look from outside off the mark.
On an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak cover pay.
That's tipped.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the.
Now here's Johnson. He kicks to Kaminsky. Out to the wing. Crawford against Rivers. A fadeaway. And that one goes long.
I like what he was trying to do. Shaking the D with the fadeaway. Tough look.
Gordon dishes to Rivers. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Rivers has got 5 now. Suns trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the Suns call time here. And Austin Rivers out of Duke, an elusive 6'4" combo guard.
I mean, a great handle, and he's found most of his offensive success with this development as a long-range shooter. Got to the point now where you want him to put it on the deck.
Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for the Rockets. Bender, he's checked in for Phoenix. Bridges comes in for Kyle Korver. And here's Bender. 11 points in the game. Bridges misses. 1:37 left in the third quarter of the game. Feeds it to Rivers. Bridges with the steal. Got a piece of it. Suns trail by 6. There's Crawford with the 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Crawford's got his second bucket.
That's a good way to boost his three-point percentage. Take advantage of some soft defense.
Outside Gordon. 107 left in the third quarter. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Now the feed to Crawford. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
His touch has been terrific this quarter. Most of what he puts up is going up.
Rivers against Bridges. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the wheel and 2 shots coming up. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Well, a high-octane offense in Houston, that's been a staple for any of Mike D'Antoni's team. The Rockets, they do it a little different. ISO ball, half-court, threes, get out and run. They get buckets.
And he knocks down first one. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Fareed. Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. Ricky Rubio comes in for Johnson. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Now Rubio. 9 points in the game so far. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. The shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Kaminsky's got game tied up here for the Suns. And so Westbrook will bring up for the Rockets. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Gordon. 7-second difference, shot in the game clock. Here's Tucker. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Tucker's got 6.
Gordon does more than shoot the ball well. He has great passing.
Booker outside. Over Rivers. No good from Booker.
He doesn't miss many of those steals. That's exactly the shot they were looking for.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Rockets lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Houston leading by 3. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Rockets. Gordon is at the 2 with Green playing the 3. P.J. Tucker is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Harden in at the point. Gordon kicks it out to Harden. Harden draws the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Phoenix with the ball. Suns trail by 3. Over in the corner, Bender. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 4 assists in the game. Harden against Rubio. A 3. That shot off. The Suns go the other way with it. Booker outside. Passes it to Bender. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Bridges. Houston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Harden kicks to Gordon. Outside, Green. Pass to Capella. 6 to shoot. Another miss by Houston. The Suns trailing. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. To take the lead, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Harden kicks to Green. Back to Harden. The Rockets again can't hit. Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Kaminsky, good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Such an advantage for Kaminsky. He can finish inside with either hand.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Tucker has it in the corner. It's good from long range. Tucker's got it all tied up now for Houston.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Down low, it's stolen by Kella. To the middle, it's deflected.
And despite the short wingspan for a big man, Kaminsky with the height and timing to steal block shots.
It's good. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Great move to get to the rim. I think they're going to take the aggressive approach down the stretch.
And they have to. I mean, this isn't the time in the game to be careful. It's the time to attack.
Now here's Kaminsky. And it's Rubio. That time on the assist by Kaminsky. And 11 points for Ricky Rubio.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here is Harden. Right side, Gordon. And Tucker has it in the corner. The offensive rebound. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Rockets making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Suns have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Now the pass to Booker. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 6 assists now in the game. Rockets trailed by 3. Harden outside. And the jam by Harden.
No denying that Harden nails these shots all the time. Love how he just takes over these possessions.
Rubio with it. Westbrook picks him up. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Green. And Westbrook gets it to go. Westbrook's got 26. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Here's Kaminsky, guarded by Tucker. Oubre passes to Ayton. Over Green, and that one's good, Ayton.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Now here's Westbrook. It's over Rubio. Good D by Rubio. Oubre kicks to Booker. That's tipped. Stolen by Harden. And now running it up the court. Pushing it all the way. They grabbed their own miss. Harden, no good.
That's how you protect him. Stand your ground and make him alter.
Pass to Ayton. Booker against Harden. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Bender is checked in for the Suns. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5, and there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Booker. That's him. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're behind by 3. 1:22 left in the fourth. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Ricky Rubio.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Mike D'Antoni talked to his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game, Paul.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Love the aggression with the ball game hanging in the paint.
This free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Here's Harden, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It goes on Devin Booker.
Well, look, I love how Harden does a little bit of everything. Aggressive scorer, solid rebounder, superb passer, and he's also improving on the defensive end.
So he comes up empty at the line. Suns leading by 3. Oubre passes to Booker. 54 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Got a piece of it. Outside Green. Here's Westbrook. It falls. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
We want people to tune in, don't we? This is what they're tuning into. Big pump.
Now here's Booker. The shot comes out. Harden with the defensive effort. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Here's Tucker. Misses a 3. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. So it gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And it's going to come down to a 3-point attempt. I mean, what a huge moment to come through at the line.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're down by 3. 17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though.
And you see the raw talent Aiden has. An intimidating big man with a high ceiling and a desire to grow.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
You know, for all the talk about Rubio's passing, I think one thing that gets overlooked is his defense. Both his on the ball and defensive rebounding are very strong for the point guard position.
Laces one from 3.
Kevin and Harden defines the word clutch, and this is Clutch City. The number of ways in which he scores in these moments, just incredible.
And the Suns call time here. They're up by 3. 3 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
So it's Phoenix